So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, right? They can bring up points and things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of.
Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent, halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren is out there with Gordon. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Page in at the small forward. Johnson, good.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Smart plays, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Johnson against Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Page. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Stevenson passes to Williamson. Over Holmgren. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Giddey. 23 points his last outing. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The Thunder have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Here's Giddey. Rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Aaron Gordon. First personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The line for 1.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder, getting their first scoop of the season at this Pelicans team.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Now, here's Stevenson, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. So the wing on the left. Williamson dishes to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Johnson's got 10.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Here's Page. Skamey at 12. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Good on the second free throw. Pelicans leading by 9. Ingram outside. Back to Stevenson. Johnson outside. Passes it to Williamson. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 11-point game.
And I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander knows that this is an assist play in the making. Finds the open man.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Chalk up 2 there. And 12 points for Johnson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Page. Gordon, the pass to Giddey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Thunder trailing by 11. 13 feet away. And he makes that one.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Feeds it to Johnson. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the basket by Johnson.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Here's Page. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Johnson. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Page. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. A second chance effort, and the layup is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander with so many tools. He does a great job of using his athleticism, getting a second chance, and keeping that play alive.
Now here's Ingram. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The pass to Page. Giddey with it. He's guarded by Johnson. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Hornets in Charlotte. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia. And that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
Now here's Jones. Back to Harden. The dish now to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Harrington gets it to go in on the assist by Williams. Now just a 4-point Pelican lead. Harden kicks to Jones. Back to Harden. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 18 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Chang. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jones pulls it down.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Johnson, the pass to Jones. Johnson draws the double. Jones finds Johnson. Back to Jones. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. On the basket by Jones. And now an 8-point Pelican lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Chang. Here is Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's on target from the high post.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Harrington. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped. Got a piece of it. Lopez passes to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Jang. Passes it to Holmgren. For 3 points, Harrington. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Torres checked in for New Orleans. On the basket by Jones.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Harrington. It's stolen by Johnson. This is to Harden. The pass to Torres. Jones kicks to Harden. Clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Looney's checked in.
For defender, Kevon Looney.
A minute 20 left here in the opening quarter. He gets that one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City, trailing by 10. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Jalen Williams. First personal foul.
The Pelicans have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The Pelicans making a switch here. Daniels has checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. Under trailing by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Harrington. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Johnson, good. Johnson's got 25 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And he gets it back. Here's Williams. Pelicans pull it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Pelicans lead by 15. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
On your feet, make some noise.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second. Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Johnson down low. Giddey defending. Got a hand on it. Johnson is out there with Harden. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Zion Williamson. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And that's a nice play. Harden sure knows how to use that body and length inside.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Now here's Jang. 9-point game his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. New Orleans moving the ball around. Johnson against Giddey. Johnson kicks to Ingram. Johnson inside, working on Williams. And the basket by Johnson.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Giddey. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Jang. Giddey against Johnson. To the left side wing. Here's Jang. Williams trying to break free. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
For New Orleans, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Johnson, one shot.
And that one falls for Johnson. Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Last time out, he had 44 points. Here's Jang, 6 to shoot, and that one drops. Jang's got 6 here in this quarter.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Harden finds Williamson. Inside, here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. Passes to Giddey.
Who's watching here?
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Harden. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's good for 2. 34 points for Johnson.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Giddey. Back to Jang. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Johnson left side. Back to Harden. Ingram against Jang. To the inside. Johnson can't hit.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now, here's Johnson. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Over Jang. Here's Ingram. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Ingram has the skill to do that. A nice job setting up and receiving the pass.
There's the pass to Jang. Kicks to Holmgren. Shoots. He doesn't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. Johnson left side. Williamson trying to free himself up. Off on the layup. Oklahoma City's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Williamson trying to free himself up. Johnson's shot is off. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Williamson against Giddey. Kicks it out to Harden. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 36 points for Johnson.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Hart. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MV in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Page in at the 3, the small forward. That's good from Johnson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the wing, Giddey. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Now here's Giddey. Count it from 12. Giddey's got 11 points. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And Johnson with the stuff.
And from distance, no less. What an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop pass as you're going to see. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Page. 13 points in the game. Now Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gordon. Here's Page. He's covered by Ingram. It's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Johnson at the elbow, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans make their last shot. Good on the shot. Giddey's got 4 points this quarter.
They're getting assertive and getting inside.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Page, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Johnson's got 46 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Giddey. Holmgren with it. Johnson on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Torres checked in for New Orleans. Jones comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Harrington's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. And both free throws good for Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Stevenson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Page. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his fourth assist in this one. Now, here's Stevenson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Johnson can't get it to go.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Harrington. There's the lob to the hoop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Stevenson, and there's the pass to Kelly. Dives for it, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Looney's checked in for the Thunder.
The lineup for the Thunder.
Well, Thunder have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Harrington, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Harrington. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Oklahoma City shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Here's Page, defended by Jones. They get it back, outside for Harrington. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Stevenson finds Johnson. Johnson draws the double over Harrington. Outside, Jones. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 9 assists now tonight.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Jang, he's checked in for Holmgren. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Back to Harrington. 5 to shoot. 18 feet out. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got 10.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Here's Johnson. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Jang. And here is Harrington. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Johnson up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Jang, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a three. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got 5 points now this quarter.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Johnson kicks to Jones. There's the triple. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Jones. Johnson's got 55.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Looney. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Well, Looney knows his role, good at keeping the ball moving and finding the right man for the shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Pelicans have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Johnson at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Lopez, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Johnson. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Jang with the ball. Pass to Williams. And here is Harrington. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Jones, the pass to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jang, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jones sends it back. Here's Johnson. Non-stop scoring machine here. And he uses the glass on the layup.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Oklahoma City has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Jang, the pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Johnson. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th rebound on the night. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Chet Holmgren. David, what's the status?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Thunder's head athletic trainer. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve. We don't want to hear this news as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Passes it to Johnson. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Giddey kicks it to Looney. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Lopez covering. Here's Chang. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Smart read from Giddey, just trying to involve his teammates.
Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Oklahoma City's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Another shot and a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
The pass to Johnson. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harden out there with Johnson. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Torres in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Poked away to the inside. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Harden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. It doesn't go for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. Passes to Copeland.
Pelicans foul. Liddell. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
Substitution on the court.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. And the pass to Torres. Harden outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Johnson. And another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Here's Giddey. Connects on the open J. Now Harden. Inside. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Gordon. Pass to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Johnson. The 3. And they recover it. Kept alive. Here's Lopez. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size to do damage.
That's good from Brook Lopez. The Thunder have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now here's Giddey. Carlisle passes to the wall. Here is Carlisle. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Harden left side. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Carlisle. Here is Luol. The baseline J. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Coming to the floor for the Thunder, Kevon Looney. Williams.
5 on the clock. Giddey, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Yes, that goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now the pass to the wall. Here is Carlisle. He's guarded by Johnson. Here is Carlisle. Over Johnson. Pass to Giddey. Back to Looney. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Looney's got his first points of the game.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Now, here's Johnson. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 12 now in this quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And another great look at the 2K drive. Here's Williams. Pass to Carlisle. Here's the 3. And the Thunder, another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Here's Johnson after Oklahoma City gets the 3. And good, he hits it again.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Passes it to Giddey. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Thunder making a switch here. Oakland's checked in.
Coming to the floor for the Thunder,
Here's Copeland. There's the pass to Carlisle. 4 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, again, the Thunder score.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Copeland. Kicks to Luol. Left side, Williams. Pass to Carlisle. The 3. The shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. To the middle, here's Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Luol passes to Williams. Here's Copeland. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Williams, that's good.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
From deep, Johnson. They get the rebound.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're leading by 40. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And so here is New Orleans. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Third team foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, Johnson taking 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Carlisle and taken away by Johnson. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Out to the right wing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped away. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Luol. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Oklahoma City.
And the second free throw, good. Down low, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Johnson. Tries from 10. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.